John's doing a running start. Hopefully he's good.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Hi, I'm Big John TW, and this right here, this is a little square. This is my stream. Let's go. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to finish up the task force, or the mission arc we started on yesterday. Alrighty. Ooh. Might help if I did that. Is there anybody else that's going to want to join this, or yes, no, maybe so?
Yes, but I'm already here.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Here, I can make it easy.
As a guy, I'm not always all about easy. Sometimes it needs to just get hard. Yeah, I said that right.
Well, if she's easy, then it should be getting hard.
Aha, touche. Or toupee, whichever. You know, I'm liberal like that. It doesn't matter. As a bald guy, I can't hate on people's hair. Why are we talking? I don't know why we're talking about hard.
All right, this should help me.
Check this out. Check this out. Doesn't matter what channel they happen to look at. If they've got a chat channel open, they see it. There you go. And that's how you get a whole full team.
What in the fuck? I've never seen one with structure like this. Why did they put these there?
What do you mean?
There's these big ass pillars right in the hallway. Like somebody had like an afterthought. They were like, "Oh, we need to reinforce this wall." But the hallway's there. Fuck it. Just put the pillar there anyway.
Yeah, like they're afraid of the front of the building falling off. There's two pillars. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, most missions aren't like this. This is different. Or are you remodeling?
What do you mean?
It's the first time I've ever seen a game map with pillars inside like that.
Yeah, me too.
Mine wasn't so much
Yes.
using fast travel. Mine was the fact of I needed to get all my stuffs.
Oh, half a mile away.
I'll be there in a minute. I'm still setting this one up. That's why I was like, this is a brand new character. It's going to take me. You guys go on without me. I'll be okay. As long as nothing comes near me.
I've seen those in most. Really? I've never really seen those in most missions. Normally the wall doesn't have a problem. It's called Freak Shows. I received death. That's a strange gift.
Lots of little death fishing friends.
Man, I never forget. Yeah.
You know, you're choking, got slapping. Nobody's stopping, come on.
Oh, it's tiny.
Look, she has size.
It's not the size that counts, it's how you use it.
Yeah, but it helps if you're a battleship in a pond.
I just couldn't resist to make her dual blades, and you know, she's a Siamese cat.
Yeah, but did she really have to be the run of the litter?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know.
Maybe she was meant to be a pocket pussy.
Hey. He was born with a purpose.
There we go.
Brother John, love you lots. You have a great. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful evening. Yerp.
Okay, I have to walk away because I have to go reassure myself that display didn't blink out again.
No, they started it.
It started what?
It.
What's it?
Attacking me.
Oh. Where are they at? Where are you at?
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
I hear you now. All right.
Okay, so if the display's not blinking out and doing that thing that it's doing before.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a boss. Hi, how are you?
Just fine, thank you.
I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Well, I'd like to talk to you about your
Rose,
left
is that
arm's
you?
extended warranty. Bye.
Oh, look, garbage.
Every time I use that, what is it? Death's Breath, I think of a Mentos commercial.
Every time I hear that, I get PTSD from Diablo 3.
Huh. Don't know why there'd be any similarity to Diablo 3 there at all.
Yeah, I don't know why. Couldn't have anything to do with the archetype name, right?
Mm-mm. Maybe.
what's everyone like the Groot character? Does it look like Groot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The hell? He's up above.
Oh, he got back up.
Simmer down, little one. Had to lay the magic stick on him.
Ow. Kitty, no. Have some goo.
Nature is on me. Get it off. Ooh, I got my first piece of salvage. Isaac rode up hero now.
Because I'm a big kid now.
When they get back up, when you've got double world XP and then a double XP amulet, how much XP is that?
It's like
That's
a
like
lot.
math. And
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Against my religion. As an engineer, that's against my religion, and I refuse to do that.
Not
thought
good.
those architects-
Whoa. Engineer is like your whole like thing. Math.
Yeah, but that's why I'm against it.
Where are we going, guys?
But isn't math the ultimate logic?
Theoretically, yes.
So doesn't that mean ultimately you're against logic?
Look, Screw you and your logic. And that sensible talk you're doing. Fuck all that.
No, it's I substitute your reality and replace it with my own.
You have dementia in that case.
Yes. And there's nothing you can do about it.
How many eyebrows left?
Look, this is just like trying to describe the taste blue.
That's NyQuil. It's easy.
You do know that pink has a flavor. I have discussed this before. Pink has a flavor.
Hey, I don't know, but I do know who Pink is, and she's really pretty. I don't know what she tastes like though, but I mean, I'd probably be down to find out. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I mean,
there was a time that I was checking out some of the alternative things that were out there at the smoke shop, and one of them was basically a synthetic THC. Well, the flavor was called, the strain was called Pink of what you were smoking, and it had a slight pink color to it, but let me tell you, it had a fucking flavor, and it turned your skin into TV snow, and it was utterly fascinating because apparently TV snow feels like velvet. Three things I remember very distinctly after I smoked that stuff was Pink has a flavor. 2, TV snow feels like velvet, and I sat there for hours just stroking my own arms.
that wasn't your arm. Yeah.
And 3 was that I had to remind myself to keep breathing. Because I'd catch myself just holding my breath. And then when I can't stop smoking that, after I came down from that smoking, I was like, goodbye. We are not doing that again. And then the next thing I think about is the fact that if that's anything like what my cousins experience when they're on meth and heroin and everything, like, yeah, no. Why? It's like my video game addiction. No Narcan needed.
Did you get your battery fixed in your pen? Or was it just, or the USB charger just died on you?
Oh no, it was that particular charger on the vape pen, for my vape pen.
Oh.
The other one's still working. I had a backup one.
I see alive, people. Correcting that now.
Congratulations, you just zoned leveled up.
That would be you.
No, before that, I heard the level up
Oh,
sound.
before that would have been me.
Yeah.
I think where I leveled just a little bit faster than you, because we were leveling at the same time. I think it's because I had slightly more rested because the character was created like 2 weeks ago. She had lots of patrol XP.
Something ran away. I'm not sure if it came back. Time to go hunting.
What have you been doing this entire? I've been hunting this entire. I can hear something here.
Oh wait, oh, it was
Ah, he's
garbage.
right there. He's up here just flying around. Look. Bust. Well, we already busted him and his crew up.
Oh, there's one.
The ones that think we're camping them. Ah, that must be the end of it.
Yep.
You received 57 reward merits.
Congratulations.
Man. It's kind of hot. Well, let me see. I'm in Kings Row. I can go to IP and see if this one has a story arc.
You are 32.
Yeah, or I can go to Founders Falls. I think Tina has a story arc in Founders Falls.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to go to Founders Falls, because
I think I was about to outlevel that.
you've outleveled Independence Port and Talos Island.
Oh,
So Croatoa, and go out to Kelly Numbers, because I don't think Gordon Bauer will start the arc for you. You'd have to go see Kelly. But I am going to train.
alrighty. You go train with your bad self. Yerp. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. If you are watching on Twitch, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that follow button. If you are watching on YouTube, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, give me a like, and tell me hi. Because if you do, I'll definitely say hi back, because that's just kind of person I am.
Also, if you call that contact that had the story arc for you, he might actually introduce you to a new contact that's level appropriate for you.
Nah, he didn't. He was just like, oh, you, the Freaklimpics, and he was just like, didn't give me nothing afterwards.
Mm.
I got
What does Spore Clouds do? Is it a heal or is it an attack?
It's a heal over time, and it gives you endurance back over time too, but not a whole lot. You have to keep moving it though, which is kind of the annoying part of it.
Okay, so does Tina Chung have a? She has a story arc, doesn't she? She has a mission arc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll because this one it didn't show up like a mission arc, so I was just making sure. Trying to remember who gives you the portal jockey missions.
That's higher level.
I know,
That's
but I gotta
Peregrine Island.
prepare. I gotta prepare for that now.
That's Maria Jenkins, I believe.
And you can get those missions at what, 40?
5.
45? Okay. Because I shown up.
40 is Tina McIntyre, and she has the Clockwork King badge.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, a couple of badges that you need. So yeah, you have to hit her at 40.
Well, that's not nice. She's just standing there all by herself in the back in the corner.
Stop it.
And I'm gonna hit her?
Yes.
Or you want me to hit you? I
Smack
gotta
that
hit her.
bitch.
She likes her rough.
Are we talking about like hit it like, oh daddy, or are we talking about hit it like going to jail?
It's up to you, your choice.
Dealer's choice, damn. Back that shit like the bitch owes you money. I tried to explain to the police officer that I was doing nothing more than keeping the pimp hand strong. He didn't like that.
Atlas Park.
Ooh, some of these are purple.
Good, a challenge.
Some of these are gonna tickle. Yeah, I don't know why it has the first mission in Atlas Park. I'm to the point now where I need to have the teleporter because this is some shit.
Oh, well, look in LFG chat. I have a sweet macro for you sitting there.
In which one?
Hey, Big John, I'm sending you a message in Discord here real quick.
Haha, take that. Paper cuts.
One second.
+4s, huh?
Yeah, that's what it's been up. +2 times 4. But there's 4 of us, 5 of us, so
I gotta find you in my list here, dang. I talk to a lot of people.
I see how much I care. I see how important I am. You can just see me on the side. You can actually just right click my name and hit message. Actually, or if Discord really wanted to earn its keep, it wouldn't have message, it would be massage. Like, and a person would pop out and just like rub my shoulders.
Oh, they could take all the nitro money if that was the case.
How much is nitro? You got it. Take my money. Take my money.
I'll take 10.
Can I sign up for other people? I'm gonna help a brother out. That's like a gifted nitro. All right, we ready?
Well, good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
They are now purple to me.
Yeah, they're +4. I regret nothing.
You only live twice or 3 times. I don't know. Depends on how well your healer is.
The healer's dying.
What? I'm not the healer. I'm the debuffer.
Debuffer's dying.
Well, he kept talking something about putting some lotion on skin. I don't know what he was talking about.
I didn't put enough on. This is what happens.
He's moisturizing. He's exfoliating. That's what he's doing.
Moisturize me. Moisturize me.
Lubrication. Lubrication is important.
Ah, but I'm a real man. I lubricated it. I spit on it. Because it put the lotion on its skin. All right. So on the bigger groups, or the harder groups rather, I've got to lead off with my gloom. If I lead off with my gloom, that seems to work out really well.
Does it have -2 hit?
No, it actually has plus to health.
No. Well, I'll do it.
It also has -2 hit.
Oh. I might need to look. That would require reading, and I told you I'm an engineer. We don't read very well. I'm an engineer, not an English major.
Spit on you.
John's a real man, you can take it.
I am not a real man. I'm not a real man. She lies. Don't listen to her.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you were the one that was advertising you were a real man.
Damn. Damn. I got wrecked. All right, here we go. Get back, people.
Oh, multiple risers.
Man, fuck the Redders. You just had something fly in just to whip on your ass. Like, they flew right past me, too. Like, fuck you. I don't want you. I want him.
Oh, I done just fucked up.
What'd you do?
Hit the entire group.
He used the piss them all off power.
Yes. The cone of pew 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 pew.
Wow. Are either of you close? Either of you who are dead close to leveling?
Nope.
Okay, well. Damn, okay, somebody healed him.
If you're by them when they die, they sap N to res themselves. Super stunners are super annoying.
All right, this seems to be an interesting mission. I'm kind of happy about it. Huh. What are these nemesis doing in here? Are you guys lost? Do you need help? Blink if they won't let you go home.
It's a nemesis plot.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You and I seem to be tied here for levels.
Yeah, it seems like I've got the good settings to make people level. Yay! Hey, come here. Hi, how you doing? Oh shit, hold on. You can't see me. Hi, how are you? There you go. Bet you see me now, bitches.
Yeah, I need an adult.
Hey, did you just piss them all off again?
Yeah.
Yes, and the swipers were hitting 100% of the time.
Ah. Well, you know.
They can't hit 100% of the time.
If they hit 95% of the time.
Well, they hit me 100% of the time. It didn't seem like they ever missed. Maybe they missed when they went for you. It wasn't for me. Yay! That's the end of the mission. He's getting up.
You ready?
I'd like to say that we spanked that ass. And that was a fairly up there mission.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there's something I want to say, but I can't say that. That wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm getting sick. I feel like I want to toss my salad.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Toss your cookies.
Toss your cookies. Yeah, cookies.
Well, no, I'm Groot, so I toss my salad.
Oh. Okay.
No, still means something different.
Yep.
When you tossing salad, you know you tossing salad.
Yeah, a little
You might want to get
romaine
King of Click. You might want to get King of Click over here to explain it to him.
Yeah, he has a really good story about that.
Yes, he does. That's why I was thinking that.
The things you find out in an open stream. Man, that was... Man. I think we can safely say that night he found a dom. Yeah. Well, I still remember when it was like the 80s and they were doing that scared straight shit. And MTV, or not MTV, but HBO was interviewing that guy in the Georgia jail. He's like, so which would you prefer? When you want to show your dominance, you make him suck your dick? Or does he toss your salad? Oh no, he tossed my salad. Because when you toss a salad, you can't, when you sucking dick, you can imagine that's anything. But when you tossing salad, you know you're tossing salad. I can see the cameraman's jaw just drop like, did he say he was tossing a salad? Is he talking about eating ass? Yep, 100% he's talking about eating ass. You know, when you eating ass, you can't pretend it's anything else. God, I'm gonna have to look that one up. That one was hilarious. Like, cause HBO, they didn't even bother bleeping it out because they didn't. At first, you could tell that like the interviewer had no idea what he was talking about until he started describing exactly what it means to toss a salad. And then the look on his face was just priceless. That scare everybody over to YouTube? What does this motherfucker talk about? Toss salad man. Oh my lord.
So God, I thought it was just carrots and romaine and croutons, and now I'm scarred for life.
Yep. Yes. Yo.
Yo, what?
Hey guys.
Hey, Ray.
Hi, Purr.
Hello.
I saw the bat that Rico's doing for me. It looks awesome.
She does really good work. Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna AFK at the door here. I'm gonna go check on things on the server tower.
Good Lord, you think it was like an ICU, a NICU baby or something?
Fuck yes, it is. That is my baby.
And it's your guys' babies too, because without it, we can't play the game.
I mean, we're playing it right now.
I mean, we are, yeah. He does kind of have a point. We are kind of playing it right now.
Okay, so let me go check on that. I just want to. I'm getting some stuff going on it, so let me keep going with what I'm doing here.
Hey, what are you? Yeah, you're in
Nah,
the
the
door.
poor server tossed its chips.
Aww.
DC Micro.
No, I'm just. I took a little quick break.
We better get.
Well, if you're gonna take a break,
in the server.
just come in the
My
door.
bladder was gonna. No, yeah, my bladder was gonna explode.
Did you say bladder or blatos?
Bladder.
Oh. The hospital sent me for I don't know why,
All right, get away from me.
but they sent 4 of those you know those urinal things that they put on the side of the beds that are like not a pan but it looks like a freaking water bottle kind of thing.
Yeah, those are urinal pans.
Yeah.
Portable urinal pans.
Yep. I got sent 4 of them.
Purge, he knows how to make Christmas songs with them.
All right, per leveled.
Yeah. Story of my life.
Oh,
Hi, afraid of.
Well, that ain't. Good Lord. Like I'm still hitting you. You could pay attention to. Okay, next I'm getting taunt.
So guys, how hard is it to learn how to slot your powers? I know how to get powers, but slotting them, I never.
I mean,
did that.
it's not hard to slot them. It's just no, it's not that hard. Especially not with the extra powers or with the extra slots.
Oh, okay.
And if you make a mistake, here's the best way to think about it. If you make a mistake, you can always respect.
Okay. So I'll make you go back to 1, right? Level 1, and I could hit the powers again.
Yeah, and then you just pick your powers over again and pick your slots over again.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you're not leveling up from level 1. You just start at the beginning training.
Yeah, you just redo
Make
your
sure you
training.
don't make sure you read it the screen real easy. If you go too fast, you'll lose all your good IOs. It'll just delete them.
And here I picked up a res in case we need it. Too bad I can't use it on myself.
Isn't there like a superhero
Hey, Power
that
Lad,
has
what's up?
powers, but they can't use it on themselves? Like they have power, but they can't use it on themselves. It's kind of like that, right?
Yeah. Almost every res for a healer is not a self-res. Almost every res for a healer will res everyone but themselves. What's up, Power Lad? You went in?
23 grand recently. Yay! It's my 4th remodel. It's my way. I'm just being. That's why I haven't been
Oh,
playing.
okay.
I've just been pissed.
Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, that's just for the material.
Oh, I know.
That's for the material.
Oh no. You stay away from me. Ow.
Oh, you guys are dueling, so I think Purrgatory is my favorite because you can't see her avatar at all. The
That's
way
because
she
she-
acted it, or the thing that she did with it, you can't actually use your powers to find her. It's like, you go.
Well, Power Lad, if you want, you can come on over.
Your stalker. The one that you used to have that was completely invisible to all players.
That wasn't mine.
Oh. I thought it was.
No, the only thing over on that other server that I designed or did was I did the Mastermind secondary for Freeform. I did all of the work on that and submitted it because it was said they weren't he wasn't going to do it.
You
But
do
if
what?
somebody wanted to code it and send it to him, he'd put it in. So
Okay.
that I did. The Hell Knight that I supposedly didn't work on. But no, those other ones were taken from Dark Age of Camelot, and they're homage characters that he recreated. What you're talking about is a Nightshade.
Oh, okay. I recently went to get. I had to get a blood test for something, I think, because I don't. I went to go and it was like, my doctor said you need a blood test. I went there, a lab person took me,
What's going
and
on?
they wanted to took me again. I
You
complained.
don't want to try that.
She told me I can't do that, and we had a fight until the.
Not at the moment.
Till the.
I mean-
what is it? The nurse in charge came in, and then.
The way you would do it is
Because
by
I was
going
so-
to
because my voice
the
was
Ricky
on
War
top of
Zone.
My vote because I was fighting
Which is
about that
another
and wanting to poke
another
me again.
halfway zone.
The hospitals. What is that person that comes in that tries to clear everything?
Administrators.
Yeah, they came in with 2 cops. Because I was the one who's doing a thing because me and her were going at it in a yelling match.
Yep, because administrators are now starting to take seriously assault on the nurses. It's no longer what could you have done better.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
I
when
see
you
a
start arguing with the nurses and everything like that, and escalate, get upset, it's
Well,
not going to do you any good. They'll
we can
deny
do
you
you.
service because they are ultimately, even though they are healthcare, they are ultimately a business. And if you are disrupting and becoming a problem, they have the right to have the police either remove you or arrest you.
I know that, but I'm just saying I didn't want her to poke me again. I think I have that right. I'll fight.
Did you request a different phlebotomist?
Yes, I did. She said you can't do that. She literally said you can't do that. The administrator actually
That's where you
apologized.
go. That's where you go. Absolutely. Touch me now after I've said this, or just at that point, just say, I would like your supervisor.
Yep.
Don't argue with her.
Mhm.
That's the only words you need to look at them and say, I would like your supervisor. I
That
don't
doesn't.
want you to touch me. If you touch me, I will consider that assault.
Yeah.
So, no, you're not drawing my blood. Please provide me with another staff member. You can check them out.
Okay.
But just arguing with them
Uh-oh.
isn't doing good.
Yeah. Kind of figured, but I meant like
Um,
the whole thing I was getting.
No,
rid
you
of.
didn't kind of figure, because if you'd kind of figured,
we can.
So watch it. I got red
The
stuff.
GMs can change you, but we need to change you in the Ricky War Zone so that you don't get insta killed by Lady Liberty or something.
But that's the best
somebody
part.
in your, is
Someone
that
get,
somebody in your chat asking?
Yeah.
Okay, have them send me a tell with their name and have them just go to the Ricky War Zone.
have them go to
And I need to know, are they
Power
going
Lord. Power Lord.
to, whoa, hero to villain or villain to hero?
That sounds like a song. A
Rainbow?
Disney song.
Rainbow?
Sorry.
Yeah, no. When we're trying to get something fixed for someone, please don't jump in with the random stuff. Because I don't want to have to keep jumping around in into different chat rooms.
Alright.
Does he want to go hero to villain or villain to hero?
I don't know. He's not talking, so I gotta wait till he responds. It was Power Lad, Power Lord. He's actually online if you send him a tell. Oh, he was in a mission, villain to rogue.
Okay. Am I going
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! These swings. One touch.
Just have him let you know when he's gotten to, and he's going to rogue.
Yeah, he wants to go to rogue.
No, that I could have just, he doesn't have to go to another zone for, if he's already over on Dylan's side.
I don't know which side he's on.
Oh, he's still on the mission map. Well, I've got it all set as soon as he comes out of the mission map. At least I don't think he did one. Work. You should be a rogue now.
Okay, so you should be a rogue now.
Yep, he already sent me a message saying work.
I think you're a rogue now. Doesn't seem to be
Rogue,
any heroes
Rogue,
around.
Rogue, I can change you to if you're going villain to rogue. I don't have to have you leave even the mission for that. I was thinking I didn't have to, but yes, you don't even have to leave the mission. Nothing.
I hear a glowy, glowy. Oh, there's a dead body up here.
Oh look, corpses.
He's hit the floor.
They're having a meeting.
Hi. Would you like to collect on some life insurance? Whoa, not mine. Not mine.
They're apparently collecting on yours.
Woo, Siamese. Run, Siamese. Run, run, my little pussy. They are after you.
Technically, I have no enhancements.
Yeah, but you can fix that.
Apparently I have no HP.
Oh, you could have fixed that too.
Too bad I can't heal myself.
all these shrooms, I think I'm hallucinating. Why do I keep getting things from freaking the Weather Channel saying it's going to be noticeably warmer? It's already been like 2 degrees outside. Why? It's winter. Freaking stay cold. It's gonna make everybody sick. Well, okay. Everybody's sicker.
Hey, how's the apartment when it's holding heat?
Oh, it holds heat really well, especially now that the neighbor is back from whatever vacation she was on.
And we put up all those curtains.
Yep.
You said as soon as you put those room darkening curtains on, you can feel the temperature difference.
Yeah, but I can also up here feel it holds the heat in really well, which is a great thing for here for winter, but that's not going to be so good for summer.
What type of AC does it have?
It's only got one window unit, and that's in the bedroom, so it's not a big window unit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase one of those ones that basically it's just the room version. It sits on the floor, and you put the slide up to the window, like the vent up to the window. I had one back in Maine, but it's
That's behind the dryer and the freezer that you want.
working on them. Oh, next up is finish getting that server tower going. And then repair the screen on this laptop so it can be portable again.
Where'd you go, you little shit? Come here. Come here, boy. Aha.
Oh, rainbow popped out.
Meet Joe Baker. I guess that's better than meeting Joe Mama.
You get to Craze Folly from here.
Do you have your GM menu installed?
Yep.
Okay. Second button down should be mission commands.
Yeah.
Click that. It's going to pull out a menu. Click go to mission. Handy dandy. That's why I get lost when I'm not, when I don't have a GM character, because yeah. The only time I ever have to remember how to get places is when I have to do a and even then I just use the next button down, which is destinations. If you look in there, you're gonna find all sorts of sweet stuff.
It's off of Brickstown.
Yes. You didn't know where it was?
No. But Teleport to Mission did.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, all right.
Power lad.
If you want to throw me an invite, I'm now on the hero side.
All right. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to be on, but yeah.
Manifest soon, and that means free 50's going away. There are some that will be happy. There are some that will be sad. And there are some that are going to come after the manifest is here and everything is all set up and go, where's my free 50? And I'm going to go, offer expired.
Love your profile coming Alfredo. Liluta, let's multitask.
Oh my god, we have a tank. I'm saved.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, if y'all needed a tank, all you had to do was say, hey, Thicken, you big dork, you're new, come join us.
I love how this is forming up less as like a big old server and more as like a super group that everybody's starting to, you know.
Well, you just had that effect on us. We blame you.
Yeah, thank you.
The only problem with having an electric tank is you gotta find an extension cord long enough.
I know, right? That's what all the
Nah,
ladies keep doing.
just pull some of the juice out of these freaks. You'll be fine.
He's got battery backup. He better be
Yeah.
solar power. He better be green. He should have battery backup, maybe solar power, nuclear or something, you know.
Well, I technically was born in the explosion of or supernova of a star, so I could be that for that person.
So yeah, I think Sick and wants to join too.
So I still need to unlock my last thingy.
Somebody wants to join? What's that? Who?
Yes, yes, sir.
Hey, Sick and send a just right click on my name and send a chat to my team leader.
Alrighty, will do.
That'll make it easier.
Oops, I forgot about that.
I'm an idiot. I was about to do that. I thought you were talking to me.
Oh God, serious? Wait a minute. At least I don't feel as dumb as I did earlier. Somebody was trying to explain something to me and I just couldn't grasp the concept.
Congratulations, Burr.
Let me put this hecatomb in my knockout below real quick, and then I'll be good to.
Hey,
You just
Max.
leveled, Mr. Congratulations.
And then I realized what you were saying when I looked and saw, oh hey, Azel Shiny.
Hey, hey, hey.
Rezer.
I hope you and the gang are all doing well. Yes, we're doing amazing. How are you doing, Maxers?
creature.
Of course we're doing amazing. There's no other way to be.
Anyone needs any of those tune enhancements you get from the special packs? I have like 157 of them that I'm not using. Out of all those, I got like 6 freaking groups and the rest of them for everyone else.
I'm saving mine for alts.
That's what I got them in there for. It's for my alts, or if anyone else is like, damn, I'm looking for this. Here you go.
Well, that's why I increased the base storage capacity.
I was so grateful of that.
Yeah, when you go in, those tables don't hold 100; they hold 500.
Yeah, that was nice.
And-
Nice to see that my
And you can
auction
put
also 1080.
and you can put not 20 of them in the base. You can put 50 of them in the base.
Cool. Well, as of right now, I'm completely super groupless anyway, so.
Not many people have started them, but
Seamless.
I know
Well.
we got a couple of people that have them.
Oh,
I have to get all my super groups made back again.
we're done here.
Already?
We're gonna
Yes.
let heading that way.
Or did you have a super group called Scratch and Sniff?
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Catnip.
I had, let's see, back on live, I had Original Sin Incorporated. I had the Home for Wayward Cat Girls.
Uber incoming.
Numbers.
Let's go.
This still trips me out every time I go into loading screen. Cat trying to eat Earth.
Yeah, worth it.
I just delete the database and reinstall this if that was the problem. As I sit here trying to try to fix the server tower and get it up and running. Well, it's up and running, but the server up and running on it now.
What is Purrgatory? Purrgatory is the name of the server we're on. We're actually on Per server. So you have like Homecoming, you have like Thunder Spy. Well, now you also have Purrgatory. Go try to collect on your life insurance.
Okay. Now the taunting's too strong now.
I'm liking this whole working off a tank.
Yeah, I can like shoot things and not die. It's great.
No, you can get hit by things and not die. I got a lot of people that can shoot things and not die as long as they don't get touched. Fire! Yeah, Maxer, you might be a little bit out of the loop, but that's okay. We can catch you up real quick. Got a video and everything. But now you gotta ask Purr for an account. But, you know, it's Purr. She ain't gonna say no. This is her dream. We're all playing on her dream. This is...
Hey, John.
Yo.
You got a message so you can invite?
No. Actually, I don't have a message. Oh, yeah, I do now. Sorry. My chat in game had been, wasn't all the way down. So it wasn't scrolling.
I'm super fast, so while waiting, I can entertain myself by running around.
As they continuously run in and trip over the dead bodies of their friends.
I know.
Yeah, it gives them cushion for when they die.
On hindsight, maybe we might want to move a little to the left.
Oh, yeah, so right there. Thank you.
How's the hills doing so far?
Pretty good. You healing?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't save it.
I got a resin here.
Ow.
Got a Reser playing in the backfield. Giggity.
Giggity.
Good, Derek. Now it's
Yay!
What?
What?
Who?
Suddenly a yay.
yes. Your wife pointed out an oversight that I have now corrected.
Creative developers.
Purrs.
Yes.
It took me a second. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, you so smart.
That's the second I saw that, I was like, yes, this must be corrected.
Ooh, that's a lot of dudes.
You just gather them right up into a ball there. We'll see what we can't
That's
do.
what she said.
Nope, they're angry.
Don't worry, they don't live long. Hey, jump in there and stick your finger in his butthole. Works better than taunt.
Yeah, afterwards. So we're gonna have to rely on.
And who knows, they just might decide to swipe right. But my suggestion is Bill Cosby him.
Quaaludes and pudding.
It's all in the pudding.
If you like roofie coladas
And pudding cologne.
and waking up with some pain. Maxer?
Yep.
That's what I figured. He just did the command in my chat to get the how-to video.
Awesome.
Right?
Welcome, my friend.
Rats.
Oh, ow. Steal.
Oh, geez. Don't know what it's for. Being meat shield, maybe?
Hey, you know what I forgot? I forgot to wait on the tank.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah. I was the tank for a while, so yeah. Not that big of, not big of a deal. It's just much more fun when he does it.
You gotta admit though, it goes very smoothly from being tank to DPS.
It does. Almost too smooth.
Thank you.
Don't follow me, I run into walls.
No, that was Cap's face camp. I miss him from back on Live. He was a friend of mine. We're still friends, but he doesn't play anymore, apparently. Or they're all hiding out over on that other server, and I can't get their asses over here. So that
Oh, he's mad.
Yeah, he didn't like you for some reason. Like,
yeah, I wonder why.
Like you in particular. Like I was beating the shit out of him. He turned around and smacked you with the. Yeah. Like fuck the fact that I'm sitting there killing him.
Nope. So that guy res again right as I click the leave.
Yeah.
Well, gosh.
Well, I mean,
Poland, amazing.
apparently he didn't like negative 2-hit, negative damage, negative res, negative defense, negative regen. I mean, who does, anyways?
Negative
Look,
to your
Look,
existence.
all that shit is highly overrated. Regen, res, all that shit's highly. If you don't die, you don't need to res. I'm telling you. Look, facts.
Facts.
Be right back, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Facts of alternate dimensions.
No, you don't. You do not need the ability to res if you just don't die.
Yes. Yes, but wait.
No, negative resistance, not negative res.
That is why, honestly, nobody laugh. I don't take the res on my regens.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm not dying.
It's like I don't have the freaking Phoenix res on for my fire armor. It's like, why? Just die.
I always take self res. You know why? Because I run into walls.
I just get the freaking prestige ones. You don't need to waste the power on it.
Oh
Yeah,
hell no! I
right.
take both. Look, I take both of them. You know why? Because I run into walls. You don't seem to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Because your mouth is smashed into a wall, sir.
Well, hello. You're following me though.
Oh, I am right. Shit. Giggity.
When you die, that ass bounces nicely. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
No, it's giggity. It's when I do, boy, do I do.
Oh fuck, it's this map? No, I'm leveling first.
Yeah.
Well, what map? Okay, we're on Founder's Fall, so I have no fucking. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
way up here.
Looking for y'all to all kind of conglomerate in one spot and then run over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go res or level first.
Yeah, you're used to resing, huh? Hitting walls, beating your
Dude,
ass.
I'm telling you. Last time I thought I clicked on the door. I tried to res. I res so much that's my offensive superpower.
You put the res in.
Well, I mean, if you take Rise of the Phoenix, it could be.
Yeah. That's another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce the recharge time on those temp ones that you can get because that is astronomical on one of the two. One of them's got like a 2-hour cooldown.
Yeah, it's the freaking where's
Yeah,
that?
that's getting changed.
Return to battle.
They're gonna have the same. They're gonna have the same cooldown.
You got
That's,
return to
that's
battle.
stupid because why make them different?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
Once again, I'm telling you, that's my #1 offensive power.
Yeah, man, you fucking die right in the middle of them and then just use that
would-
rev away. It's like fuck you.
We're gonna call it pulling a Big John. Basically, what you do is you just run into a group, die, so that you can do mass AOE damage with your res.
Yeah, and then you get the large inspirations too, don't you?
You can. I mean, you can.
I mean, that one of them. I think one of the reses gives you large inspirations when you use it. I think it's return to battle.
Oh fuck! Then I need to get return to battle more often.
Yeah, because I know one of them does, and the other one is just a revive. So I'm pretty sure it's return to battle.
What do I have?
The renewal of light
Turn to-
damages shit and pushes it away. It's kind of like Rise of Phoenix, but it's icy.
Well, here, let's figure it out real quick. I need some debt earned off. Guys, beat me up. Ouch, ouch. Going down in a sec. Oh, and
He's trying to die.
untouchable and all large inspirations.
Stop doing stupid AoE damage. Look at them ones. Oh, sorry.
Like we should snow beast aid us in our battles. Come hither, snow beast.
All right, so did you get it? What'd you get? Did you get big inspirations?
Yeah, you get all the large inspirations. You get the break free, the damage, accuracy, resistance, and defense.
Now, which one did you use?
That's return to battle.
Ah, I got the right one. Yay. Okay.
Self-res, debt protection, and large inspiration effects.
But the other one does an AoE explosion that does damage and knocks shit back.
Which would be great if you're not a tank.
Or if they're
Otherwise,
camping your
No,
body.
even if you are the tank, that's good because if they're knocked back, that gives you time to get your fucking toggles up.
I never had an issue. Usually, that's the first time I remember dying on a brute, and I don't know how long. Honestly, everything else that I suck at.
Well,
Give me any class, I'll outdie any of you.
I see your challenge, and I will raise you.
It's like seriously, I mean, I had my brute on homecoming where I could just sit it in the middle of the fire farms, the ones where all the swarms would come to you and just go to the bathroom or go cook something, come back and everything's dead and sitting there, burns.
I'm gonna fly all the way back.
Oh no.
Unless there's a Suram, it'd be nice and teleport me to the mission.
I got recall frame on
Actually, I'd probably be there by the time you load out of the map. Or that will happen.
What'd you do?
Took the Purr Express.
Oh.
Oh, well, you were right. You did load in right as I was loading out. Yeah,
As long as it takes me to type out his name.
on my main character, I always buy everything you can get from the freaking pay-to-win vendors. So I got all the shit that gets used once a month, maybe. So every time I get a chance.
All those things you can use once a month.
Damn it, when am I ever gonna get to use my fucking team?
I use that all the time.
What?
Because I got a purr with me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
She likes to get everything done right now.
Right now.
Oh, nimby, what have you?
Right meow.
Do you see me drinking milk from a saucer?
And I do see a level up, giggity giggity.
I could, and when you add a collar and tail, it looks really kinky.
Oh my.
Pinky out of the way.
Oh, right, he's new to the server, never mind.
Got bigger chunks of quantum crap than you.
Somebody want to warn him how bad I can get.
See your bad magic.
That's more fun when they find out the hard way.
More fun
Yes.
for you guys.
No, it is. It's more, look. You'll find out.
Okay. So, wait a minute, how does that flirt and wow go for the Blood Elves? I'm the girl that the ESRB warned you about?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing? I'm actually just following my fire form pattern. What are we doing?
I was just following the
I was
tank.
gonna say, I'm gonna team with a whole bunch of guys, and I started talking flirty and dirty. Nobody knows what we're doing anymore.
I mean, I'm the tank. I'm just following my pattern. I just follow my pattern that I do with fire farms. I don't know, would we have a mission? Bust
Like, oh.
lead negotiator.
On Drek, I went this way, so we're going this way, right? I like how when I uppercut them with knockout blow, my next attack says, sorry, they're out of range. We're not so high up in the air.
I think they all went after somebody else. I would think we should go run towards them. You go towards the group and I'll follow you. I'll bring these guys with me.
See, I remember back in the day, you used to run down there and run around all of them, and then you go jump in the dumpster.
Right?
Yep. Ice catch burn. Ice catch burn.
Ow.
I've actually gotten so used to farming that I'm probably a horrible tank, so no one should ever follow me.
Once again, I ran into walls and they were following me, so
Shit.
tried to tell them. I was, well, you know,
One shot.
this was the best that we had.
Definitely tell him exactly. My endurance is poop. It's the shit that a shit takes.
Follow the glowing balls.
Giggity giggity. And you can also tell I don't have acrobatics because we can bounce around like a ping pong.
My tanky glowy friend here seems to have dropped a contact. Has anybody seen it? Oh, well, guess not. You're all dead. Never
That's this
mind.
guy.
Hello.
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 Salud.
Hello.
Yes, I'll get a drink. Yes, salute.
Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
So what's going on tonight?
Lots of shenanigans.
Well, I think John's about to get done here shortly, and then we're just gonna go on from there and figure out what we're doing because we're starting to get a big team going.
I know, right?
Yeah, and you're just gonna leave. Probably sucks to you. I just need somebody else to lead whatever team happens to go on because I need to be able to make accounts and go back and forth with the server tower where I'm working on it.
You think it was an ICU Nick? You think it was a NICU baby? So I swear to God, every 5 seconds, like a first time mom.
Touch it and see what happens.
That's what she said.
Right there.
You know what I said? It puts the lotion on its skin.
That's what it's the purge.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets used as a hoe again.
Oh ho. It tis the time of the year, all right.
Hey, Purr, have you tried the other flavored coffee yet? Was it good or bad?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, that Amaretto.
I got Amaretto. I'm like,
I bet you're going like, oh, thank you for that Amaretto. Keeps going and keeps going and keeps going.
Why were all the werewolves on their knees?
You don't want to know. Something about farmersonly.com. It's just, yeah, it's nasty.
Fucking furries, jeez.
Where did that tail come from? You don't want to know. It's not sewed on. Let's just say that.
It's not a tail.
and that was account number 70.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're old.
Welcome to the stream.
Just remember, don't cross the streams.
Alright, or sword.
I wonder what would happen if you had laser eyes, but you were cross-eyed.
Oh, you'd be fucking yourself. Oh,
All the innocent bystanders.
God forbid, Superman's hit that age. He's got a lazy eye now. What are we gonna do?
Wonder.
%. I'm pretty sure this is like it's slurred and slurred.
Got to use my minty fresh breath.
So, Big John's in charge. We've still got room for, what, 2 on the team?
Yep. And just in case you're wondering, bring whatever you want because we don't need for anything.
Everybody's equally good today.
And the XP is done. You have mention of the World XP is set to 2 XP and so is the AE. We do not penalize people with money.
She said penis.
Penal.
No, I said penalize. But if you want me to say penis, I can. We can do it just like, you know, the whole Brady Bunch thing instead of Marsha. It can be penis.
No, go Lion King. Mufasa.
Ooh.
Oh. Rafiki was not over here. Follow closely by we'll go. Load too soon. The fire's outside the group of enemies.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Nothing like a little bit of debt before you res.
Good for the bones.
Yeah, you know, you gotta hit that quota.
I mean, look. What are they doing over there?
Looks like a circle jerk. They're all looking at a wall.
It's totally a circle, Jared.
Totally a circle.
Those dirty dogs.
No, these are the dirty dogs. They're right over here.
They quit swapping left.
They kept swapping left on each other.
No thanks. No thanks.
Somebody needs to go up there and say hi. Welcome them all to the group.
My name is Sick and punch me in the face. That's good.
Crap, I didn't see that group over there. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. I'll put them.
There may be people following me. I don't know who they are. They just...
Hey, you brought friends. Where everybody knows my name.
I may have shot that. I'm sorry.
May.
You're just bringing the party to everybody.
So that would make you the party starter. Giggity. Hey, what are those? Are they down there playing paper, rock, scissors?
Paper, rock, sponsor. Yeah, the lieutenant. Paper, rock, Paper, rock, lizard, Spock, scissors.
That werewolf just smashed that glowing ball of energy around.
It's good. It's like, how dare you slap this sign?
He said, slap it like you own it. Okay, I got you. I got you, fam.
Just put a handprint on it.
I was gonna say, damn it, I need somebody to slap it like they own it. Would be nice.
I know what you mean.
As I look at my inspiration tray and see no 2-hit or damage buffs, I see the algorithm has caught up with me.
Bouncing sun.
Yeah. I don't know why.
There we go. Let's go. We'll come down here and stand in the green stuff.
Staying on the floor from an enemy gives you a hate buff. Everyone knows that.
Exactly.
Be in the group. I gotta cut the group on the floor. No.
Well, I guess that answers the question. If all your friends were jumping off a cliff, what would you do? That motherfucker just bounced.
Join them.
Might get my feet wet. Fuck that guy.
I needed to cool off. I mean, look.
Hothead.
No, huh? Geese.
Just needed to, you know, jump up and spread my wings.
I got savvy. You're doing that.
Look, it's the Abominable Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Got a little hate in you, let it out, white flower.
White flower. Flower. Although, have you ever seen the meme that goes along with that one?
I probably have. I just don't remember right now. I've seen a bunch of them.
It looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy dressed up like Hitler.
Oh.
It's so cute.
I still like the lady that got hit with the back of the dough in the middle of summertime. She thought her brains had fallen out.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
911, what you must say? I think I've been shot.
I was gonna say, when you love to later be that person that the fully raised who gets to greet her, and all that they can say is they were known for is being dumb enough to think they were shot in the head when they got pizza dough on the back of their head.
No, Jarok knows about that dumber woman with the pizza, that this end up pizza.
Oh God, that's.
What about calling Dell
what was it?
online assistance because you broke the cup holder on your computer tower?
Oh, you mean the coffee holder? Yes.
What was it? A Stouffer's lasagna one time. Now, what's the first thing that you're going to do with the Stouffer's lasagna?
Eat it.
Read the box, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
No, that's like the instructions. Can't read those.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The instructions for the lasagna are printed on the bottom of the box. Also printed on the bottom of the box is a warning that says, do not turn box upside down.
It's ingenious.
Right.
Something.
Well, I have to leave, so thanks for the runs.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for joining us.
Today's opposite day.
Yeah, what did you hear about the woman who is suing Velveeta for mislabeling their product?
Why?
This is a real thing. I saw it this morning.
I think it was
It's the microwave. It's the microwavable Velveeta mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
The woman is suing because it takes longer than 3.5 minutes to actually prepare the entire meal. Because she sees that in step 3, it's put it in the microwave for 3.5 minutes. That's step 3 out of 6.
Look, that is not as dumb as the girl who tried to sew in her weave with Gorilla Glue.
It's hard to top that girl.
Checkmate.
How about the one that got into it with a school district for mispronouncing her daughter's name?
Well, if she'd have named it something normal.
About the Ladasha?
Yes, I love that one. Because the dash done don't be silent.
What about the criminal in Alabama who robbed a store and then told him, I'll be back at 5 tonight to get the rest, and the cop put up at 5.
That's not as bad as, like, dude, you would be amazed at what cops have done on Facebook to catch criminals and get them to admit it. One of the cops actually posted on Facebook that someone had dropped a bag of weed from a party. It was actually a drug deal.
Wow.
The guy went to the police station to get his weed.
I'm here to pick up my weed. That was that's a dumb.
I can attest for one where a guy and a girl were a man and a wife were in a fight. And he called the cops on his wife for stealing his weed. And it's like, dude, first of all, in this state that's illegal, and second of all,
have that bitch can't have it either.
I mean,
Why?
Because it is so.
that's almost like trying to threaten your drug dealer with the Better Business Bureau.
If you don't give me all of what I paid for, I'm calling the cop. Okay.
No.
Bye.
I want to speak to the manager.
I'm a drug dealer.
You don't want to say that to a dealer. You're liable to wind up finding out the manager is
The manager comes in 9mm.
Yeah.
I'm a drug dealer. I can't even spell manager. Fuck you.
My manager comes in 9mm at a time.
Right? And it's got Berettas. Not the kind you're thinking of.
not the kind with bows on the end. That's for damn sure.
Bullets. Alright, so I logged on to a less tankier character because maybe if we stop going two different groups, it would go a little bit less die-ish on a couple of the squishier parts. Which now
actually, I don't think. Well, because we're actually in an we're off of an open map. I don't think that'll matter as much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on a controller, Storm and something.
Sorry.
Well, this is the one I made in like 5 seconds, so you could test your button.
I think you said it was Storm. Was it Dark?
That's a good combination. That's going to be a good combination if it's Storm Dark. I've seen a Storm Dark. Or no. It was a Psychic Dark. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm Ice. I'm Ice Storm.
A classic pairing.
Yeah, that's what I went with. I do want to make the Storm Dark, though. Whenever she makes does what you said you were going to do to the Storm summoning for the Dominators, I was going to make the Storm Dark then.
Yep. I have plans to make a Storm summoning, not a secondary, but a primary for controllers and dominators.
Then I'm going to make...
All right, Chat. If you're watching on
I'm
the
actually
stream,
getting impatient
you
to
haven't
get back
already,
to
go
being
ahead.
able to develop stuff because I'll be happy when everything's all set up and I can do.
All right. If you're watching on the stream and you're watching on YouTube, or sorry, if you're watching on the stream, you're watching on Twitch, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that follow button. And if you're watching on the U of Tubes, go ahead, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up, and kind of drop me a message. I'd like to hear from some people. All right, let's go.
Oh, we lost Alfredo.
He needed his personal time.
I know.
mate.
Groot, is that a friend of yours?
Oh,
The tree in the middle of the room.
Yes.
How far does it mean we're all trees?
Is Groot, are you on a date?
I am Groot.
I was gonna say no. That's his little sister.
Hit puberty and a step on you.
Whew. Hey,
Have you seen
John,
the
now I've heard
Guardians
it.
holiday special?
Yeah.
Oh, send me an invite or send me a tell, and I will send you an invite.
That Groot.
Be Kevin Bacon, but better. I don't like you.
Yeah, from what I heard, the Groot is actually James Gunn in a suit.
I like the way he looked in there. He was like almost 6 foot tall, or roughly 6 foot tall, but stacked.
Yeah, but he was a rubber suit. I had a hard time getting over that.
I remember I was watching people doing reaction to it, and one guy was like, "Man, that's really good CGI work. That looks like a guy in a rubber suit."
Big John TW69.
Your eyes are sharp.
His global name on here, Max Red, is Big John TW69. That's what his global is. He makes it easy for y'all.
I forget that you can't hear me when I don't push the button.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just reading your chat because I've got to keep it low because otherwise I get the mic echo and feedback.
And I forget where it is. About to say, and I forget the zone you need to go to get to Boomtown, but.
The power set looks Omni powered. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not an Omni. No, Negatory. I'm a Nephilim.
Yes. New AT.
New AT.
Name is Jack.
I just haven't put the new icons in.
Yay. Hey Zenergy, have you had anybody give you some money so you can get all your stuff from the pay to win vendor?
Working on it right now.
That way you can get started off pretty decently here. Hey, people don't die. Dying is not acceptable.
Kill you to death if you die from killing you.
Didn't remember the icons. I don't have. You gave me an icon for a Nephilim, or not yet?
No, as I said,
Oh.
I haven't finished designing them and updating them.
Oh, I thought you said you had finished. Sorry, I misheard you.
No, I haven't finished designing them. With everything else that I have going on, it was
Low
open
priority.
and get it checking out, or icons were low priority.
No, I personally I don't care. I just thought I misheard you. Sorry, sometimes multitasking is not my friend.
I can not chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. favorite color is also clear, and I eat rock.
Okay, and he's in Atlas Park. Are you standing at Miss Liberty? Because I am about to hit him with everything.
I'm pretty sure he is. He is an Atlas.
Is that the one that you want level 50 max red?
Yes, sir. Just in case you guys are wondering, we do have the server on our server owner is on our team.
Waiting to hear, because I don't want to throw the commands in until I do.
And yeah, so trying to give some of the perks to being joining the server. If you join the server, she'll normally give you a 50, at least for right now. She'll give you some inspiration, so you don't have to farm anything.
Convention salvage is rare.
You know, just some perks for sliding on over here and creating an account on Purrgatory. Yeah, Maxer said he's an Atlas.
I see that. Actually, I'm wondering if he wants to be 50 on that one or no.
Mysterious.
$35, okay?
All right.
There you go. Check your salvage and your influence. And go ahead and train.
Says thank you, Purr.
I see that.
Okay.
I've got it open so I can read your chat at least. I just have the volume turned way down so that we're not getting mic feedback and just echo.
Thing is, though, I'm not good for much. At least I am good for this. All right.
Out. To the me. They were mean.
Are we going the right way? I don't think we are.
We've already been this way.
Yeah, I found the right way earlier, and it punched me in the face, so I had to come back.
Cause I want it that way. You know, when I was in college, my roommate had a girlfriend who, I swear to God, she came over so they could fool around. And first of all, she came over. She brought her own roofies. Second, they were sitting back. They were back there going to town, and next thing I know, I'm in the living room. I hear, you know, smack me, smack my ass, punch me in the face. My roommate straight walked into the living room, butt ass naked, and just looked at me and was like, "What do I do?" I'm like, "That's a trap, buddy." If he'd
White
have
glove, not enough. Tell her to leave.
Yeah, so, yeah, punch me in the face. He was like, I got nothing. I don't know what to do about that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Please excuse the cough in chat. I don't know. I just have to cough. I don't know what it is. Giggity Europe.
Y'all running mission?
We are.
Cool.
If you send Big John a message, I'm sure he'll invite you, even though we're getting close to being done this one.
Uh-oh.
Heck yeah.
What is he on?
So the server tower's up and running.
Yeah, I've seen that.
How do I not have Miss Medieval on my friends list?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Which
See, I randomly go through and look and see who's on, and if they're not on, if I see a name that's not on my friends list already, I add them.
You also have a database full of names, of usernames that you can look them up.
that takes time. Jeez.
Yeah.
So it's like MySpace, where the founder was always the first friend.
Yes.
How would it be? How sad do you have to be to have to create a whole online platform just to try to make a fucking friend? I mean, come on.
Don't like my friend Tom like that. I don't appreciate that.
Well, no. How pathetic do you have to be, or desperate for roleplay do you have to be to create a server just so that you can get role players to come to it?
That's not
She
just.
said. She said, "Come."
Oh boy.
Mufasa.
What zone are y'all in?
It's probably a really good question. I don't know. Boomtown?
Are we in? I think we're.
We're in the boom boom
Town.
town.
The missions are out of Founder Saul's though.
Literally, we're not sure because we're all just teleporting to the mission and then going in the door.
I ran there. It was rather delightful.
Nerd.
What? God damn it! Said it would get better after high school, but that's a lie.
Okay, so whatever this guy, there should be a guy here somewhere.
Well, there's a guy sticking halfway at the wall.
How am I supposed to know which guy I'm supposed to talk to?
He'll be named as exact man.
Fine.
I've been I've been over here just running up to all of them, trying to talk to them. Most of them just try to smacking me in the face. Just, you know.
Well, do you have the costume on?
There's a costume?
No, but that was great.
Is that what you do with the glowing butt plug?
Oh boy.
Golly.
I was gonna say I am not responsible for the creation of the glowy butt plug. That would be a Biko there, so you might want to talk to him if you're interested in the glowy butt plug.
Oh my god.
Murder.
That's funny.
That was you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, then I did have you on my team, my friends list. Okay.
Really?
On the elevator.
Yeah.
Well.
It didn't give me the option to add you. Oh, it doesn't have you there. What the fuck?
Got him.
Huh?
Ooh, the Ziggy's act, man. Uh-oh.
It didn't give me the opportunity to add you.
I don't know.
That's normally what it does whenever you're already in my friends list.
I don't know.
Neither do I. It's strange.
I'm zoning. Me no. No, I get it. Oh, yeah, let's see. Do we have a runner or something?
No, there's somebody we're supposed to talk to, but yeah.
No, it's a rescue.
Oh, talk to the Ziggy Jack, man.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man. Guess we found the Muffin Man.
Who do you think's been killing me?
The one on Drury Lane?
Yes.
Sure do need some any quit. I'm about as useful as a box of hair in the river.
That's a new one on me.
TT.
All right. Call on a plane.
I got TT.
You have toilet paper?
Oh crap.
Bunghole?
We just have look, we got all the planes coming in at once. Like a runway.
Like my poor cat, she's gonna be teleported and ripped apart by all of these teleporters. Boom, boom, boom. This one's trying to take pieces. She's gonna be reassembled and not be Siamese no more.
Not disassemble.
She's not tall enough to rip apart.
Ow!
Get on her level.
I would, but laying down, I'm still twice as tall.
Why was there a level 50 ambush killing me?
That might be mine.
Because they said you're special.
I took a tailoring mission before our other mission, and I guess it scaled to me before I don't know. It came and killed y'all.
Yeah, it will.
So-
It will always do that.
So in other words, what you're saying is They've been waiting outside the door of the mission like, this motherfucker gonna come out. And when this bitch come out, we just gonna jump his ass.
Okay, I have to go check on the NICU.
All right, go check on your baby.
What?
Baby.
We've been calling the server her baby because she checks on it like a baby in the NICU.
Mm.
That part.
Just sure ever display issue there was so that it's not shutting itself off and then I'm not hard booting it. I'm basically I'm leaving it alone except to observe it for the next, couple of hours, and that's what all I'm doing is just making sure it's not shutting itself down like it was. Of course, on the other hand, I'm discovering I know less about hardware than I do about programming.
Anytime you feel that need to click a button that would randomly throw me enough inspiration, influenced by some inspiration or some enhancement, regular ones, I don't have any. Kind of like,
Oh, did I not get that one?
I think you gave me everything except influence earlier, and I didn't notice, or I would have sent some to the characters after that. Yeah, because I looked and I had everything else, but I only had 6,000 influence. I don't even know where that came from.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah.
Thinking everybody's out leveling my little level 12 that's got the crossfire mission, so I'm just gonna drop that mission and like later tonight.
Well, you have those, it's still a badge.
I just like running crossfire. I think it's fun. I am weird, so they should explain it.
Oh, Frostfire is fun.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it. Like every time, I've never skipped it. I always.
Yeah, especially when you have time to play around on that room in the second floor with the ski ramp.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Get out of my head. I'll do this running circles. I mean, nothing here.
What level are y'all running stuff at?
Right now it looks like we're 34. So 35-ish.
Y'all doing TF or just missions?
Just missions.
Anything freaky?
Yes, sir. We like the freaks.
Oh, we are playing on per server.
Here you go. That means that every mission should be a freak mission.
Only when I'm on the team.
How about you got room on your team for another?
Probably send me an invite or send me a tell.
I gotta log over. How do you feel about forward?
Yeah, I think we can take one more. Giggity.
You have a heart set on anything specific? Because I was gonna bring a controller.
Nah. I think we're pretty. You can bring whatever level you want to, because I mean we're just.
Say, we've got a Nephilim, a tank, a scrapper, 2 trollers, and 2 blasters. So, last spot's open for just about anything.
Giggity. That's what she said.
Oh, and by the way, guys, everybody, let's all sing happy birthday.
To who?
Oh, he's gonna log out.
To who?
found out today, Sinjin logged in earlier, and his wife took over the mic, and she was like, tell him happy birthday."
We done with the bullshit?
Yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday to me.
He's gonna
Happy
kill me. Don't, guys, come on.
Look, this is not anywhere near as fun as doing this when it's not his birthday and he's just a patron at the steakhouse.
Wow.
Look, I'm that asshole.
Yeah.
You've pissed me off. I will send them all to your table.
If that's the case, then it ain't my birthday. I'll be happy to accept an ice cream sundae.
Right.
All right. Where are y'all?
What are you on?
Mag dump.
I
We
don't
don't
see
do
you.
team transport here. Actually, we took like 7 team transports here.
They're up the pipe a little ways. One of them.
Just send me an invite and I'll teleport to you.
Send me a tell and I'll send you an invite.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Who are you?
Steampunk.
I just earned a badge.
Steampunk?
Yep.
2 words.
Incoming. Well, maybe.
That one that you just made?
No, this is my last. I said, you got 2 controllers, you don't need a third.
And I just gave you a little hint out there, Max Red, because I just realized you just came in straight into the mission. You're like level 35. You got like no enhancements, no nothing. And you're running around trying to keep up with us, so I just threw some stuff on you.
Who, me? Or him?
Max Red. I don't think he's in voice.
That sounds like me, but I'm not keeping up with y'all though. If you get lost, these walls are beating me up.
They're just being nice to me like a Make-A-Wish kid.
Well, that's also his only character on the server. He just joined and jumped right in to start playing. So he's a level 35 character. He's probably running. Yeah, he could use it.
Come on in, Maxard. It's been a hot minute since we played together.
Well, I'm doing like 1 damage to this guy. He's laughing at me and saying, wait till this ice breaks, bitch.
I am Groot.
I know.
All right. Are we out of here or are we doing something in here?
I am Groot. Feel my root.
Oh, God.
I think we're out of here because we pretty well cleared everything.
Oh. I am Groot. Fear my root. Okay.
I'm gonna quit the group for just a minute. I'm gonna kill these level 50 nemesis.
Wow, he put me all the way back in. Never mind.
Yeah, where you teleported to somebody that was in a mission. That's what it will put you back to wherever that was. Hey, we were in Talos Island, guys.
Good to know.
If I had...
I have to change a setting or something. It keeps asking me to accept a team.
Yeah, if you go to menu options, and on the first thing it says team options, accept level changes. Take both of those 2 and move them all the way to 50.
There we go.
Now hit apply changes. Otherwise, you'll have to do it all over again.
I'm good.
I only say this because you don't know how many times I've sat there and forgot to hit it, like in a row. and then sit there like an idiot and look at the screen like, why is this not saving? Why does this keep? Oh, I didn't hit apply.
It flashes at you.
Are we going to Alice Park now?
Yeah.
Yep. I know, you just left there.
What a coinky dink. I logged on to it's in Atlas Park.
Okay, if you want to throw me back an invite, please.
All right, give me a second. Yay, I got my long range teleport. Yay.
Oh, fuck.
Multi-pass. It's called multi-pass.
It's the easy pass. It's the easy pass.
Big boom. Big bad.
Maybe I can be... That's what I'll do. I'll read Destruct. Big boom.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Except for all the players are just mean.
I have to ask you to calm the fuck down.
Your enthusiasm is up here. You need to bring.
You need to bring your enthusiasm down a couple levels, please, sir. Thank you very much. Just you're here. You need to be about here. All right.
Yeah, bring it back inside the stratosphere.
Once again, you're here. Got to be here.
But pretending you're next to screen. Okay, come back down to earth.
Yeah. Can you chill completely the fuck out? Okay. Just yeah. Thank you.
Watch out for that evil book that follows you in Atlas Park.
Who is our tank?
I am your tank, but I'm not on the team.
Oh. Why are you not on the team?
Because
to go kill a nemesis raid, and then he asked you to reinvite him.
And you never.
I reinvited the wrong person. Hold on. What's the name of the person I'm reinviting?
Power Lord.
I can drop if we need to drop something.
No.
Okay.
Our Lord. There we go.
I'll finish leveling my last freaking incarnate thingy anyway.
I kept trying to invite Poison Ivy or Frozen Ivy. Sorry.
Yeah, Frozen Ivy is my other character I logged on.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept trying to invite that one.
Oh, gotcha. Power Lord. Is it Lord?
Power Lord. Is that a Harbor Freight tool name? Power Lord. I think it is.
Go on, Purge, jump up in there.
What happened to Sinjin?
Sinjin's here?
Who are you on?
Magno.
Who?
Mag. Don't.
The cop.
Okay. Okay, oh my god. The cop. Not the cop.
Well, we definitely have some good every time I click.
I jumped right in there. What was that supposed to do?
Because she put her left foot in, she took her left foot out, she put her left foot in, and she shook it all about.
Heard all about.
She did the hokey fucky and she turned herself around. That's what it's all about.
The hokey fucky.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Just a little bit more fuck you and a little less pokey.
Kind of reminds me of the Fakawi Indian.
I think it'd be more pokey.
That just all depends on how you look at it.
Where'd everybody go?
To the place where they are.
Oh, that was bad, Groot. They're gonna hurt you. And it's not gonna feel nice.
Hurts me.
He is Groot.
I refuse. Fucking impatient.
Ooh. Is that one's name the Shocker?
Oh. Oh.
Best friends of the Stinky Pinky.
Bad kitty.
Oh no.
Dude, the hokey fuck. Now that's stuck in my.
You're welcome.
Okay. That's like a dance that Don Quixote did when he was pissed off at Don
Then there's this last guy in the room that was just like, he doesn't notice when all of his friends are killed till after the last one dies.
Yep. Like that whole room full of people couldn't take you three out, but I'm gonna do it all by myself. Watch this. That's that hard charger. He's looking for a raise. That's what he's doing.
My name is my mom.
Mama, does my hat make me look special?
I like to do the hokey pokey. That's why I'm special.
It's gonna kill you.
So like
Somebody leveled and gave this tank a fireball.
sorry, man.
Here we go. Root's gonna become a scratching post. You don't watch it. Just saying. Right, meow.
Pull up. Thanks, low level.
Oh Lord, why did he just know that? Oh no. No. Shit.
Oh, well, let's just, pull the whole group. It's cool.
Yeah.
Do it. Just do it. It's a Nike commercial.
No, I got this. We got this.
I mean, we do.
I mean, you left one. That's because you left one. Had you had him, you'd have been down.
Yep,
You wouldn't have
sure
made
would've.
it. I know. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. Not that you're a camel or a straw or that I want your back broke. But yeah,
That part.
Just can't quit him, can you?
Was that two truths and a lie?
That's why you tried.
Who toots while you pie? What? Huh?
What?
You did what to her thigh?
This sounds like that. That sounds like the TikTok about the clitoris.
I don't know this one.
Oh God. That is has to be one of the funniest TikToks I've ever fucking seen. all these people trying to explain what it is, and what they're doing is they're actually explaining something, another word that begins with a C. So it's like clitoris. Why? I don't see why we all don't use it's a unit of measurement for temperature. I don't know why we all don't use it. You know, the clitoris. And it's like, I think you mean Celsius. The clitoris, isn't that the person that, you know, I mean, and it just goes on and on with people
That's
just
not
get
funny.
completely wrong. And it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's a lot of ugly in there.
Whole lot of ugly.
Oh,
Well, wait till you see the ugly that's coming in.
Even that room's mother. Away from me. Like, not bringing
Actually, I'm
it
gonna
back.
take a sec real quick, guys. I'm gonna smoke.
All I heard was, oh,
Smoke. I'm gonna hit the dabs. Is that better?
Are you doing the marijuanas?
Yeah, all of them.
www.shippy. Yeah.
I got this last time. It's actually pretty interesting.
He didn't even spend like a full second dead before he rezzed.
No, man.
Oh, no, they barely hit the ground.
Think they're ballers.
Stay down.
You know what? We do actually have. Oh, shit.
I told you I had some. Woo woo!
Oh,
But you. I'll freeze them for you guys. Ready? Here goes.
oh.
Whoops.
Now they're gonna kill me. Oh no. Screw you.
Same the last time.
Hey, just out of curiosity, how many of you guys actually use those big integrations that you can get in the from the Oro vendor?
I do. Not all the time, obviously, because that would be. I do every once in a while. I play full of them.
How easy are they when you're farming? Just out of curiosity, how hard is it to come by the threads farm?
And then it ends the gun.
Say that again.
They last. Because I can pull. For some reason, I can run up the flux and pull like three, one after the other. Inspiration.
Hey Deb,
Yeah.
I got something for you to do in your spare time.
Okay.
Do you have a fire farmer?
Yeah.
Cool. Can you just hit a farm at some point in time, set on max settings, and run it like 2 or 3 times, and just tell me the number of tickets that you get?
Sure.
Run. Not tickets, threads. Incarnate threads.
Not three in your hand.
Okay.
So you'll have to run it on the standard rewards.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Roger.
It's like almost all I have. Every once in a while, I'll do the weekly or whatever to that farming.
Oh, what?
Level up the new.
Oh, it's fun.
Uber.
The Uber's not up yet.
How many people
Oh,
cross?
I have one.
Oh, okay. Somebody's dropping an Uber.
How many people cross? Anymore?
I
feel like
didn't do it when all 20 of y'all did it earlier.
I keep the mission. The next thing I feel like running it down, get it team, drop down to 12, and like. Oh,
I'm not standing close enough, damn it.
clicked it and it didn't do nothing. Said no.
Per.
Yeah?
Was there any particular farm or just Firebrand?
Just whatever. I just need you to run a farm a couple of times just to. Basically, one of the big ones.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey, do any of you guys have the fortune card power?
I do.
Somebody slap that at me.
On who? Tank?
Mac don't.
Mac dump got you. Got you, buddy. Ahead to him. Beat me to it. Oh.
And for you there, Miss Medieval.
What happened?
Yike! Turned around that corner and like the fucked up.
Like I ran into another wall full of electricity and sharpness.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, after that AFK mission while I'm looking something up, if you guys can mind giving me.
Okay.
Very friendly. They just push me around like I'm some little bitty dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Save them all for 10 and say it like 10. What? I started a team with y'all when I was 11. You were 12? You're loud. Oh.
Got one behind us eating on the fly trap.
Get off the fly trap.
Leave the penis.
Oh, this was a mistake. Errors have been made.
Mistakes were made.
Oh,
Fuck it, too late to back it up now. Send it with an Ugga and a Dugga, my boy.
what a Purrgatory came out.
All the power spam. He stood up just to get his shit kicked back in.
Yeah.
Oh, another person.
Yeah, on the rocks. The rocks. Why we
You know, whenever the freak show power up, when they get their health back, they look like they're really constipated trying to poop.
right. So
Like, have you ever seen like a newborn, like when they can't walk yet, they're like standing there pooping, they're just shaking. That's what he looks like.
you know, if I'm angry,
Ow! That stung.
Not very friendly, are they?
No, they're assholes.
Yeah. I've seen that. They just.
Why would you do that?
I didn't do it.
you would.
Knock them all over the fucking world.
Make your job harder.
Hey, I'm a tank. They'll come back to me.
Come on, pal. Yeah, let's do it.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Brute
Blaster get bleep.
and brute.
Okay, Squishy, what did we learn?
My healer sucks.
No, blasters don't lead.
No, I wasn't. I just went around the corner and they targeted me. Somebody was already beating on them.
They said, do business. Beat this guy. I've been seeing all the time. Killing me.
Guys, just kind of like let me know if the mission gets done while I'm taking care of stuff here.
I get beat down.
I got beat off, but I got. Wait a minute. Maybe he has a different meaning.
Thursday. Yeah.
Did we lose somebody?
Hello.
Oh wow. MOS.
Hello.
Long time no see some of y'all. Been a long time since we've seen some of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't looked in a mirror in ages. I told to stop.
Yeah, I'm still downloading the zip file, so we'll do this by doing game.
Not a problem.
Hurry up, no, she's like that.
Nope, tank's getting up.
Oh,
Oh yeah. We'll bring
I
him
got
down
him.
here.
I got him.
Don't worry about me. Still let down. She didn't. Bosh.
Oh.
Rabbit. Run away.
Run away and save your life.
Run away and die tired.
Aw, I was late to the party.
Oop. Literally and figuratively.
Quit hiding behind the boxes, Power Lord. Come on.
Anyone took off running? None here, no.
This is a strange building. It doesn't conform to the usual layout. Oh, found him!
Oh my goodness.
Looks like a busy room.
You think?
Conveyor belt. Into your ass.
Nice. Why did I do this? Okay, this is not good.
You're doing a script error command.
Oh, I fucked up.
What's that?
I fucked up.
Take it like it's quarterly. Freaking colonoscopy.
Look at there.
Oh,
Got him, chat. Got him.
Upstairs, probably.
Yep, one on each side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. Hey, guys. Uh-oh. There was an alley.
Things a little bit the first time.
Don't worry. It only hurts till the pain goes away.
Mm-hmm.
It only hurts till you quit breathing.
How did that go? Oh, again.
Well, now to see if I've got that one. If it works the way I need it to. Okay, look, I'm back just in time for the end of the mission.
It's called good timing.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a tank back here that rezzed. Yeah, he's at full health.
Not anymore.
Oh, and the merit reward. So that means that quest line's over.
Yep. Perfect timing for you too, I'd say.
Oh yeah, just after 10 o'clock here. So I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
Yeah, I think I could be.
Okay.
Talk out like that.
Who wants the star?
Well, I've always wanted to be a star.
I don't want it. It gave me a rash last time I had it.
I know I had to see the doctor, get some cream and ointment and a pill. It was, yeah.
I was gonna say I try not to be the team lead because of where I have to AFK for stuff, to answer things and stuff like that. So
Star gave it to. Let's
see. I think Power Lad should be captain.
Oh,
I mean,
oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
There we go. We just gave it to Power Lad.
Son of a bitch. Ooh, high enough level.
Y'all are a bunch of heroes. You don't want to give the star to a villain.
oh my god, because I haven't trained to because I haven't trained to 14 yet, it won't let me through.
Okay, me either. Son of
Oh
a
no.
Wah.
I have to fix that. Somebody tell me.
All right.
Where
No problem.
Brickstown.
Maxard, always welcome. You're always welcome, my friend. And as for everyone else, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for playing with me. You guys, like always, are amazing. Thank you very, very much.
Now we're
all right. And as for you guys, thank you guys for watching. You guys are the reason why I do this. And if you would please do me the favor, if you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and smash the follow button. Or if you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and smash the follow button. And if you're watching on YouTube, do me the favor and go ahead and subscribe, like, leave a comment. All right. Thank you. And as always, be careful, have fun, have a great evening. Peace.